what's up, guys? How you doing, man? It's your boy George. Yo, I'm taking a little bit of a break today. It's because we hit 4,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. I'm pretty pumped about that. So I'm playing a little bit of Spider-Man on the PS4, taking a little bit of load off, you know? So a lot's changed in the past few months, and got some new pieces in, got some pieces that have left the cave, and I figured that it's time for another room tour. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's get to it, man. I'm gonna get the camera going and I'll show you what we got, man. All right. So hope everybody's doing well today. I'm pretty pumped. I'm feeling really good. Pop this off right here. All right. All right. This is everything right here. You guys can see. All right. So let's get to it. Let's see what we got going on. First up, the latest and greatest is the Prime 1 Studios Darkseid statue. Check this big boy out. He is huge. Let me pull back here so you can see the size of this guy. So he is massive and heavy, weighs 80 pounds or close to it. And, you know, so for that reason, I can't get him in any one of my displays, you know. So, yeah, but he's pretty cool. Let me get you guys right up on that and show you what we got here. Yeah, he's cool. Really nice piece. He stands like 32, 33 inches tall, you know, and he's solid. This is one gargantuan statue, man. Definitely not hollow, or it doesn't feel that way anyway. So, cool piece, you know, glad that I got him. All right. And then next up is the Hulk versus Wolverine. This is one that is probably going to be with me for a long, long time. I really like this piece. So this obviously shows the first appearance of Wolverine from the comics, Hulk 181. And one of the, not the first Sideshow piece that I got, but it was one of the earlier pieces that I picked up. And, you know, I like it. Really, really dig this one. So, all right. I think that's one of my cooler pieces. And then this one here is my baby. This one I've been wanting to get for a very, very long time. This is the Mythos ObiWan Kenobi statue. This is from Sideshow. Now, this one here, I just got into the cave, you know, not 2 weeks ago. So he's pretty much new for me. But it's an older piece. This one is 5 years old, I think, around there, 4 or 5 years old. Probably 4, maybe. Really love this piece. I also went and got a lightsaber that I'm going to put on him. You know, I'm going to clip him right there. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's pretty cool. I think the sculptor did a really nice job on that. So as soon as I get that going, then I'll do a review on it and I'll show you guys, you know, what I think about it. I also have the extra pieces back there for now. But I'm getting a case that I'm going to put all this stuff in so I can get to them pretty easily. So, yeah, really like it. One of my favorite pieces in my collection. Really happy to have this one. All right. And then we have the R2-D2. This one here is a remote control device one. You can control it with your iPhone. And it's a pretty cool piece. I like it. It's not really a statue per se, but, you know, I enjoy it. So, really awesome. Moves, does all kinds of things, talks to you, flips over, you know, all the things you expect R2-D2 to do. So, probably going to end up taking this one to work with me. I actually have a lot more pieces at work. So, you know, I'll probably bring that there as well because I'm a big Star Wars nut. But for now, I think it looks pretty good there next to Obi-Wan. So, that's pretty cool. All right. And then here's another new piece that I got. This is the Wolverine Premium Format statue by Sideshow. Now, this one here is one of my, and again, another one of my favorite pieces. Saw this one in San Diego Comic-Con 2017, and I immediately wanted to have it. And so, you know, it came in. I'm glad that it finally made it here. So this one's one that I just got actually right around San Diego Comic-Con this past year, 2018, this past July. And then I got the art print to go along with it. And I really like the way it displays with the statue. So I think that's cool. Although looking at him in this space, I think he's kind of small. So I may move him again, you know, but for now, that's where it's going to go because I get to put the picture behind it. So, you know, I dig that. A nice detail on this statue. Really like it. Really, really cool stuff. In my opinion, I dig it. Like the Sentinel hand. It's my favorite Wolverine statue. So, really happy with this piece. All right. And then up here, we have a Kotobukiya. This is Superman. This one here I got for free from my wife's cousin. And it's a nice piece. It's okay. I mean, it's free, so I can't really argue about that, you know. You actually gave it to my daughter, and my daughter wanted to have it up on display, so that's where I put it for now. Eventually, these are going to go because I need more room for the bigger pieces that I'm getting. But it's all right. Not too bad. This one here is a Wonder Woman statue that I picked up. I think it's Q something. Q Collectibles, I think is what it is. Or maybe not Q Collectibles. I can't remember the exact name of the company that I picked it up on. I got this little statue when my daughter was born, my second daughter. You know, in honor of her, since her name is Diana. So, you know, I picked up this little guy. This is another one that I'm going to end up moving. I just have it here for the meantime. But, yeah, I like it. It's cute. Right? You know, over here is a Captain America helmet. This one I made from scratch. It's a hard hat helmet. I used it on a cosplay for the Captain America First Avenger suit that I made. So, you know, it worked. It did what it had to do. It's padded on the inside, so it's comfortable to wear. So I like it. And then here we have the Iron Man Mark III Legends helmet. So this is by Hasbro. This one here is awesome. I love it. It lights up. One of my favorite little helmet pieces that I got. Eventually I want to take and move him in display with the Iron Man or maquette that I have. So, you know, I'll end up doing that. So that's the helmet right there. All right, and then here are my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are also Sideshow. Now, these are all four. This is one set. Now, this is the first time I've ever been able to complete a set, which I love. I've heard other people talk about having a set of statues, you know, an entire collection, and never really thought much about it until I got these guys. Now, I feel like I got to have a set of something, you know, so I think that's cool. So these are all the exclusive edition versions of these statues, although we don't have the exclusive heads displayed with them. So right now we got Raphael right here. And this is the exclusive piece that comes with it, the Casey Jones mask. This one here is my favorite of the set. Raphael's my boy. You know, so that's my boy. I love it. Those are my favorite pieces. Leonardo is my second favorite piece. One of the best things I like about this one is the sword itself. Actually, I believe is metal. I wish they would have done that with the size on Raph, but they didn't. They made those plastic. So, you got Leo right here. Which I think, you know, they did a great job with the detail. Look, all that texture work on the arm. It's awesome stuff, man. I really love this piece. All right, and we got Michelangelo. Looking really cool, too. And I've had some suggestions to move the placement, maybe moving Mikey to the opposite side, which I might do just to see what it's like. And I get what they're saying, so you can see more of the inside of the statue. So I'm going to try it out. And, you know, open the suggestions for moving around pieces, seeing what they look like at the end. But Mikey's looking pretty good. And then I got Don up in the back. You guys can see that there. All right. Looking cool. Yeah. So that's my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set. All right. And then moving down, we have, this is my little video game area. So first up, we have the Morgan. Sorry, not the Morgan. This is the, I'm going to get to the Morgans right next to it. This is the Mega Man by HMO Collectibles. One of my best and favorite video game pieces that I have. Only second to Morgan now. So I think this was a great piece. It lights up. The base has like a pulsating base, pulsating light, which looks good. And it runs completely on batteries. I kind of wish that it did have a plug-in now that I've had the Iron Man and it has a plug-in. I think that's a real nice touch. You know, then I don't have to put batteries in it. But I still think this thing is an awesomely sculpted piece. And they did a great job on it. All right. And then this here is the God of War, the PS4 Collector's Edition statue. This is like a small 1/8 or maybe even 1/10 scale statue. It's very small. And I like it. You know, it has him and his son. And I think it looks cool. you know, for what it is. It was a decent buy with the video game. So cool stuff. All right, and this is the first 4 figures. This is Link from Breath of Wind, I believe the game was. I'm not really familiar with the video game myself, but I wanted to have a little Zelda piece in the collection. So, you know, here he is. So I think that's really cool. It's a very small piece. It's funny, in the box I thought it was much bigger until I took him out and put it next to Morgan. Then I was like, yeah, this is kind of tiny. But nonetheless, I think they did a nice job on the paint. It's a real nice little piece. If you're, you know, collecting on a budget, this is good for you. This is not bad, especially if you're a video game person. All right, and then we have the beautiful Morgan. Now this is my gem right here. This one here is my favorite video game statue. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. Mufuzzo did an outstanding job on the sculpt on this one. So it just looks absolutely fantastic. You know, can't say more about that. The base has like a skull effect, but then when you turn to the side, you know, you can see that it looks just like rocks, you know, but when you move back and you got the skulls. So I think that's really cool. And then the eyes, the iris follows you as you move around. So I think that looks really dope. Really, really like this piece a whole lot. It's the Player 2 edition. There's also a Player 1 version. But yeah, I got the Player 2. So very vibrant, very beautiful. And that's my little video game hole right there. Maybe you get one more piece there and I'll have a full video game collection there. So, cool stuff. All right, and then down here at the bottom is the Ultimate Collector's Edition Lego Millennium Falcon. This thing is massive. I'm not playing with that. This thing is huge. 30-something inches long, 23, 24 inches wide, and 7,000 plus pieces to put this thing together. Took me close to a week to get this whole thing together. And I'm working on building a display for it. I have some plans that I'm working with, and I'm collecting the pieces I need now so that I can make a display for it and have it downstairs. But yeah, this is my baby right here. I love this thing. So amount of time that I spent making it, I better love it. Yeah, but it's really cool. One of the most rewarding experiences I had this year is building this guy. So this one's going to be with me for a very, very, very long time, hopefully. As long as my daughters don't break it. So I got to keep them away from them. But yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces. All right, and then this is the Boba Fett premium format statue by Sideshow Collectibles. This one here, my buddy Robert is going to be picking up for me. So this one's not going to stay in the cave for too long, but I figured that for the meantime, until he picks it up, you know, why not display it? So here he is. This is the regular edition. This is not the exclusive, but nonetheless, I think he's pretty cool. I like the way he's standing there. This is from Return of the Jedi. So there he is. He did some nice work on the cut and sew on this one. Yep. All right, and this is a BB-8 Hero Droid. This is a remote control droid, but I like the way it displayed, so I figured I'd throw him in the display for the meantime until I get something in there. So it's pretty cool. You can control him with a remote control, you know, and he follows you around the house. And he's got all the little nuances that BB-8 does. So he's cool. I enjoy it. Kids like him too. All right. And then moving up, we got Darth Vader. This is the Gentle Giant. I forgot what they call the editions of these. This is a 1/8 scale statue. You could only get this piece by being a member of their premium guild member, or premium guild member, I believe is what it is. And yeah, so you have to be a part of that club, and then you get the option to get this one for free for being part of the club. So really, you're paying for the membership, so that you're paying for the statue that way. But I think it works. I'm all right with that, but you get some discounts along with that, and then, you know, you get your choice of some of these cool statues like this. And this is a badass piece in my opinion. You know, I really would like a quarter scale Darth Vader, but you know, this will do. I'm okay with this. I like it. And behind that is the Darth Vader lightsaber. This one here is a Force Effects lightsaber. Picked it up at Disney World at the Hollywood Studios launch bay. My wife got it for me. I really love Darth Vader. One of my favorite characters. It is my favorite character from the Star Wars universe. And, you know, this piece is dope. But I really like that because I display him with my Mythos Darth Vader. This is my very, very first statue that I picked up. My wife got it for me for Father's Day. It's the one piece in my collection that will absolutely never, ever, ever leave. You know, you have to pry it from my dead hands if you want to get this piece. So my favorite statue. It's been with me for a long time. So yeah, really dig it. Really love this piece. So I know a lot of people really like this one. And you know, he's not the most expensive of the Mythos line. Obviously, the ObiWan Kenobi that I have there on the far left is, but you know, still, it's Vader. That's what he's all about. All right. And then moving up, we have the Devilman versus Amon. This is from First for Figures. There's First for Figures. No, Figurama Collectors. I said it right the first time. It's from Figurama Collectors. His names, man, they get me tongue-tied. This is the creme de la creme of anime statues, in my opinion. This one here is definitely up for Statue of the Year, in my opinion. He is one massive statue, one massive diorama, and one, you know, nod to the best nod I've ever seen to an anime. They're doing an awesome, awesome job. Love the detail in this. It's just absolutely fantastic. Sculpted by Caleb Nevson, one of the greatest sculptors today in this era. One of the greatest sculptors that you could possibly get. So much detail. Get all that craziness right there. It's just a fantastic, fantastic piece. And I really want to display this much better. You know, I want to put some lights maybe down here on the bottom to shine up on them or something like that. Or maybe have some extra lights from the ceiling to come down just to spotlight this one. Because he is big. Very, very big. But yeah, I dig it a lot. All right. And then we have the Spider-Man premium format figure. This is by Sideshow Collectibles. This is the exclusive edition version of it. Although I have a custom Spider-Man McFarlane head sculpt that I put on it. Not the happiest with this head sculpt, so eventually I'm going to take and put back the other one. I have it because I also have the Venom statue, and I display that with the McFarlane. So I figured, you know, I should have both like that. All right. Also one of my favorite pieces. It's one of my older pieces that I've had. So a few years now I've had this one. I like it. All right, in the back there we have a lenticular Star Wars Return of the Jedi poster. I got this one a long, long time ago. My mother got this one for me, and I've always been a big fan of this poster art. So, you know, I thought it was pretty cool to have it. It has like this weird light effect that happens when you move around, although you really can't tell. I don't know if you can tell, kind of like a three-dimensional feel to it. So, yeah, I dig that poster a lot. It's limited, I think, to like 1,000 or less than 1,000 pieces. So, not too bad. All right, then we have the Wasp statue. This is from the Avengers Assemble line. This one's okay. Not the hugest fan of this piece. Seeing it in person, I thought it was okay. You know, wanted to pick it up for a review. I needed some females in my collection, so she fit the bill. She wasn't too expensive. You know, kind of wish they would have had a masked version for her. You know, so you can switch out instead of having this little figure that comes with it. But she's still not too bad. I dig it. All right. And then we have the Ragnarok statue. This is also by Figurama Collectors. This is a diorama, and I think it looks awesome. I got the 2 comic books right behind it displayed with it. I think those are amazing books. You should definitely read it if you haven't read it yet. Real good stories. So this is based on the artwork of Walter Simonson. So really cool stuff. My favorite pieces. All right. And then I have my PlayStation right there for when I'm playing games, and a fan to try to keep it cool. But be honest with you, I don't think it's doing such a great job. You think with all that space that I have there, though, that it would work. I don't know. Below it, I have my spot where I put my controllers, my video games, as I play video games in this room also, as well as shoot my videos. So, all right. And then over here, we have a Warcraft statue. This is more of a chibi, something, you know, cute. I dig this piece. This was awesome. I think it looks really funny. You know, you got the hellhounds right there and everything, and he's taking a hot bath in lava. So I thought it was kind of funny. And it comes with that picture in the back, so I think it's pretty dope. All right. And then we have the Thanos statue by Gentle Giant. This one here is my daughter's. She picked this one out a couple of years ago almost now. And yeah, I've always thought it was real cute. So keeping that in the house as well. It looks dope. All right. And then we have the Iron Man maquette. This is the Mark III based on the Iron Man movie. This is Marvel 10 Years edition by Sideshow. I think this one is fantastic. Really love the light up features on it. This is the second statue that I picked up from it, as the first one had some damage to it. And the second one came in really good. All of the things that I had issues with on the first one were solved. So I think that's really good. I'm really happy about that. You know, there's still quite a bit of mud on the boots. And I have seen some videos. Carlito Super Lobo has one, if you guys haven't seen it, that shows you how to remove some of the mud from the boots. So definitely check that out if that is something that bothers you a lot. For me, yeah, I might do it, might not. Doesn't really affect me so much that it has it on there. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is. You know, I dig it. I'm okay. And then you have, this is exclusive, so it comes with the Ironmonger head. Now, eventually, I'm going to take and move this statue. As I stated earlier, I want to have the Iron Man helmet that I have to go along with it. You know, maybe have it light up behind it. So I may move this piece over here or down here. It's going to get moved. So I don't know when, but sometime soon. We'll figure it out. All right, and then we have the Venom premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles. I'll move this chair out of the way here real quick. This one is one of my favorite Venom statues. When I first saw it, when I did the review, I had to have it. Went out and bought it right after I did the review of my friend's statue. So I dig it a lot. Looks a lot like the Todd McFarlane sculpt. One of the reasons why I like it so much. You know, I know a lot of people don't really dig the texture work on it, but I'm okay with it. And I like the nod to his year when he was his first appearance. So I think that's dope. Really dig that. So yeah, man, I love this piece. Another cool piece. I love that it goes with my Spider-Man. So, you know, that's why I have it. And then behind him, I have the J. Scott Campbell signed art print of Mary Jane. Now, these art prints in the room are not the only ones that I have. I have a folder full of art prints, also signed. And I just need to have some time to frame them and display them. They won't all be displayed in this room. Probably have it displayed in the hallway leading up to this room as soon as I convince my wife that it looks good. But you know, there's still some room for some more art prints that I could put. Like, I definitely want to take and replace this piece here. This is an Uncanny X-Men plaque that my brother got me, and I like it. But, you know, I'd much rather have something like this up on the wall than something like this, even though this looks cool. You know, I think this kind of stuff looks nicer, in my opinion. So, still pretty dope. So this is the Uncanny X-Men Wolverine Lashes Out comic. This is number 133. So this was, I never read this comic in particular, but, you know, my brother got it for me. I thought it was cool because I'm a big Wolverine fan. So I figured it needs to be displayed in the meantime. All right. And then down below all of this is my pop figure collection that's growing. You know, I'm not a huge pop figure fan. You know, I don't collect these things in mass quantities like, say, my buddy Seth does, but I do enjoy some of them. So some of these pop figures I use for giveaways, and some of them are mine, like the Indiana Jones pop right there, and that Batman pop. Those things I love, you know, so definitely not something that's going to be leaving the crib anytime soon. So those are cool. Really dig them, and there's more back there. I have the Jay and Silent Bob pops. See if I can pull some of them out. And it's the only thing about the pop figures is that they stay in the box. You know, I don't have a display for them yet, and I want to take and display some of them. I got an Ewok there on a speeder bike, you know, Funko limited edition one. This is my favorite pop figure right now, my Indiana Jones one. It's one of my buddies. I love this one. Great. Let me win the pop off. Got an Iron Man pop figure right there. This one here was a gift from one of my friends, you know, and I love this piece here because of that. It's great. We got a Bumblebee. Here, there's the Silent Bob pop right there. All right, we got an Atreus pop. Some of these pops also I got from Seth. You know, he's always hooking me up with some pops. We got the Batman, the Black Edition. We got a Raphael right there. I think behind Silent Bob, maybe Jay. Yeah, there's Jay. Yeah, so quite a few pop figures right here. And they're cute, man. You know, for all it is, I really do like what they are. You know, the problem is that I like the ones that have been out for a long time and they're expensive as hell, you know, for what it is. And then that's why I'm like, yeah, maybe not. But yeah, you know, I enjoy them. All right. And then last thing here, you guys are wondering, this here is a car that I got, and I got it to model it. I did a 3D model of it while I was in college, and I've always liked Dodge Challenger. So, you know, when I saw this thing, I was like, man, one of these days I'm gonna own a car like this. And my car looks real damn close to this. So I thought it was pretty awesome, and that's why I've never gotten rid of this car. So it just reminds me of that, you know, you want something, you know, you can eventually get it as long as you put your mind to it. So yeah, that's basically it for now. I do have a lot more pieces in the garage, and I will be bringing them out. You know, you're gonna see a lot more unboxing reviews coming from us, and definitely more room tours like this one. So, you know, keep up with me. Definitely, if you like videos like this, head over to mcecentral.com, and you can see all kinds of information on collecting, movies, video games, and all kinds of other geek stuff. It's because that's what we like talking about. I'm gonna be coming back at you with more videos just like this one, so stay tuned for all of that. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.